I'm here today because Friday night I went out. I don't get to go out very often, so everybody's buying me drinks. I'm having a good time. We're hanging out, dancing, laughing. 5-10 minutes before the bar closes, I'm leaving with my friend and we're going in Matt's car. We go to her house and I don't remember walking in. All I actually remember is I'm laying on the floor and I'm just throwing up, and I'm throwing up all that liquor. I crawl over to the bathroom and I'm still throwing up, and my friend and Matt are in the corner having sex, and they won't actually stop to help me. The last thing I remember is I'm laying on the bed, on my back. Matt, he's having sex with me. My pants are already off. The belt that I was wearing, it was burned off of me because it was, honestly, it's just a twine belt, and I had it in a knot, and I'm guessing he couldn't get it off of me, so he burnt it off of me. But I only had like 2 or 3 seconds of actually realizing what was going on, and then I blacked out again. The next day, I went back over to my friend's house and we talked about it. I found my belt and it had burn marks. It was burnt. And I went back to work and I just got angry, you know, and I started pacing back and forth and I was just angry. I wanted to hurt him. I called the police right then and there, and they talked to me and told me I had to go to the hospital. The people there were really nice. They talked to me, they heard my story, and they said it was a legitimate rape. Matt is saying that I initiated it, that after he had sex with my friend, that about 5-10 minutes after she fell asleep, that I started making out with him and taking off my clothes and taking off his clothes and doing all these sexual acts. Honestly, there's no possible way. I want to find out if he knew that I was incapacitated. I want to find out if he took off my clothes. He had sex with my friend for hours. He didn't need to do this to me. I feel like my power has been taken from me. I feel like I've been violated, and he thinks that it's okay. I'm not gonna stay silent. Because if he did this, what does that make him? It makes him a rapist, it really does. And I'm really not gonna let him get away with this.
Matthew, you're here today and you're accused of a pretty serious crime.
Yes, sir.
Right? Why don't we stand up and do this talking? What happened the night that you met Stephanie?
The night that we met, me and my friend, we were at the bar. I had just got off of work, had Crown and Coke, 3 shots of tequila. I walked up to my friend and Stephanie, and I asked them if they wanted to go smoke. They said yes. We left the bar. She got in my car with the beer, so they were still serving her. We got in the car, went to the beach, smoked a little bit. I made
Marijuana?
out. Yes. Made out with my friend. Then she got out of the car, went to the restroom. Me and Stephanie kissed. I blew her shotgun, which is blowing smoke inside the mouth. And after that, we went to my friend's house. Me and my friend started having sex. Stephanie threw up on the ground. She went to the restroom, threw up.
While you were having sex with your friend?
Right. We stopped. I told her to help her. She helped her. Laid her on the bed. She laid on the bed. Me and the first girl had sex for, she told the cops, 3 hours. After that, my friend fell asleep, rolled over. Stephanie started grabbing me. My pants were already down. She grabbed me, pulled her own pants down from the back. We started having sex. She flipped over, got on top, and we started having sex again. She tried to leave hickeys on my neck, kissed. After that, we all woke up in the morning. She said she didn't remember. I was like, okay, you don't want to piss your friend off, It's fine. I mean, I'll play along, say I don't remember either.
Obviously, I'm assuming you were hungover?
Yes.
And what were you thinking when you woke up?
Nothing really. I just grabbed my pants, put them on. I had to get to work. I was
Did
already...
you find it unusual that you were unclothed?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the first thing I said when my friend and all of us woke up, because he was laying in the middle of us, was, we had sex. I remembered.
He said this to you?
I said this.
Oh.
I remembered. He
She
actually,
asked.
no.
She asked if we did have sex.
No, straight out said, we had sex. And she said, no, you didn't. We had sex. I was like, no, we had sex. Because I remembered I woke up for like 2 or 3 seconds and my pants were already off and he was having sex with me. And then I blacked out again. I didn't have an opportunity to really grasp what was going on, but I remembered in the morning.
And so you woke up, you told that to your friend, you got dressed. What made you go to the police?
At 3 o'clock, I went back over to my friend's house to talk to her about it. And we started talking about the situation. We thought it was really weird. I found my belt that I had on. And I was wondering, you know, how did it even come off? And I looked at it, it had burn marks. Like it was just, because I put a serious knot into it.
Right.
I had no intentions of having sex that night at all.
Were you embarrassed? Could you be making this up because you were embarrassed that you had a one-night stand?
No, actually, if I do something, I'm gonna be pretty straightforward about it. I have no shame in whatever I do because I know that whatever I choose to do.
Were you afraid that your friend might be mad that you had sex with?
No, I'm
Matthew?
straightforward with her.
Stephanie, you came here and we asked you, were you intoxicated on Friday to the point that you blacked out several times? You said yes. Did you willingly have sex with Matthew on Friday evening? You said no. Results came back the same for each question, and it came back that you, Stephanie, told the truth. Matthew, you came here and you took a lie detector test. This happened Friday, this incident, and it comes down to, we asked you, did Stephanie willingly engage in sexual intercourse with you? You said yes, and the results for your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
I want to retake it.
We gave it to you 3 times. What I'll say this to you, young man. I don't think you probably went into that night with the intent to rape someone. I certainly
Absolutely
don't.
not,
I
no.
don't even believe that. What I do think, though, is you used extremely, extremely poor judgment, and you took advantage of somebody that was intoxicated. And unfortunately for you, that's rape. And it's not going to be easy for you if you go to court. And this.
Oh, I actually have no problem telling my
Right.
side.
I was just saying, it gets nasty in there, and they're going to try to, you know.
I know.
So you got to be strong if you believe this. You, young man, I would not want to be in your shoes. I think you made
understand.
extremely poor decisions. You're going to probably end up paying for those extremely poor decisions. You had a moral obligation to protect this young woman. You see her throwing up on the floor. Most young men wouldn't know. Even the ones that are drunk would say, I just saw her curled up in a position on the floor. She's throwing up. I'm not going to take advantage of that.
You should have
young
treated
woman."
me with respect.
And even the fact that you're so evasive that if you said if your sister was in the corner throwing up, that you wouldn't do anything, it'd be up to her. I don't believe it. I don't think a jury's going to believe it. I hope you hire yourself a good lawyer because you're going to need it. Now, sir, you can get the hell off my stage.
I can't say anything else.
Goodbye. Sorry it happened to you.
It's all right. I'm gonna nail his butt to the wall.
I wish you good luck going forward, and I hope you'll keep us updated. I'd like to know how this plays out in court. I'd like to know what happens, and I wish you all luck in the world, and maybe you need to pick some different friends.
She's not my friend
Right.
anymore.
Good luck to you. I hope it all works out, and I hope you keep us updated and let us know what happens with this, okay?
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.